Triglavian ships are very expensive. What the heck happened? How you can benefit from it and ways you can help to watch the market to see if this kind of thing happens again. You can be ahead of the curve instead of waiting for some dude to make a YouTube video about it. So if you want the best Eve guides, you came to the right place. Ladies and gentlemen, Loru here, digital advertiser, content creator, and Eve enjoyer for the better part of 10 years ago. Now, and the Nurgle is one of the Tech 2 ships, specifically Tech 2 Trig ships, are going way up in price. Look at that. We call that stonks, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Amazingly higher on the price. It used to be 150 million ISK, and now it goes for about, what is it? The low day is 350. It's gone up almost 200 million ISK in price, and it's currently selling in Jeddah for 400 million ISK. Crazy. It's not just the Nurgle. It's the ISK as well, really any of the Tech 2 ships. The ISK is now going for 700 million, one of the best ships in the game, the ISK Tursa, in my opinion. And used to go for, even back then, it was still only 300 million. It's more than doubled for a frigate. Exactly, Godlink, for a frigate. So what happened here? Well, put simply, what happened is the Barbaroga. Barbaroga is the Marauder, the Tech 2 Triglavian battleship that came out that is currently going for about 8 billion ISK. It is one of the most expensive sub-capital ships in the game. And in order to make the Barbaroga, in order to create this, you actually have to use Triglavian salvage, a ton of it, a lot of it. And by the way, cheeky as heck, 66666, literally the mark of the beast the whole way around. It's freaking hilarious. So really, really funny. All things considered, like the Barbaroga is like a witch, I think, is like how it is. So very, very funny. Anyway, this is Triglavian salvage. When the Barbaroga was announced, we were at FanFest. When it was announced, Lashak BPCs went to 0 in Jeddah. There was no more stock that day, that hour. And Triglavian salvage started spiking in price. You're gonna be able to read market trends and help you understand what to do with the current market by the end of this video. So the first thing is, what can you do with some of this Triglavian salvage? Well, you could try to literally make a Barbaroga or literally make a Nurgle or any of these other crazy freaking ships, but it takes a lot to get into this. We're gonna have an invention guide at some point. We're gonna have a guide going over how to craft these things, but it is not this day. So instead of just crafting a Nurgle, what you can do is you can go farm Triglavian salvage yourself. Now, if only there was something you could watch. If only there was a way that you could see how to salvage in Pochven, because it's such a dangerous area of space. But I don't know if such a video exists. Yeah, it definitely does. We have a video on it, for God's sake, chat. This one right here. This will be in the description of this. How to literal garbage complex your account. Some of the most valuable salvage in the entire game is over. It came out 10 months ago, still a completely valid video. There's alpha friendly fits in that video and omega friendly fits. It definitely gets the job done, but it's not just about this video. There's one more video that slept on thanks to using my code. It's this one. It's this Corvette video. You can take a Corvette. Yeah, the ship below the frigate. The free ships that you get when you start the game. We call it a carnival ticket fit. And this will be in that video as well. This is a 500,000 ISK ship. It's not 3 million. No, that's just because we have some other stuff in there. If I go to my Corvette fits here, it works for every single Corvette, not just the Velator. And the total cost of the fit, including filaments, is 500,000 ISK. Not 500 million. Not 5 million. Not 1 million, 500,000 ISK. This is the cheapest carnival ticket you're ever gonna buy. It lets you jump into Pochven, get some salvage, and make 50x returns. The haters will say it's fake. We've done it live on stream, walking out with 50 million ISK in less than an hour with a Corvette. And if it dies, who cares? I can keep buying them. It's hilarious. So go watch this video. That'll be in the description. Go watch this video if you don't want to use the Corvette, if you want to use more ships that are more big and things to do. So that's the way to get Triglavian salvage now. But at a more macro sense, what you need to start getting in the habit of doing, and one of the ways that you can invest in EVE Online and make some more ISK, okay, is the Nurgle, you're going to notice, was going for like 160 million, all right? And this was on the 15th of the 5th month. What is that, May, whatever? And then it spiked to 200 million. So this was 10 days later, it went up 100 million ISK. You should have alarm bells going off going, oh, it went up 100 million ISK in a week. This could be something, because the real people that made money, you're going to make money today if you go get some Trig salvage. You will. But the real money makers are these guys. The ones that bought the Nurgle here and sold it here. They rode the wave up, and even now, the lowest day is still not as low as they bought it here at 260 million ISK. You could still sell it for 350-ish million ISK. So get in the habit of, when there's a new item announced, when they announced the Babaroga, how can you kind of prep for this if they announce a new item but it's not in the game yet? Well, what you can do is look at other things that are in the game and try to extrapolate out on this. So it's like, all right, they announced the Babaroga at FanFest. Okay, so you're sitting there, the astute Chad you are, going,
okay, Triglavian Marauder. Other Marauders are Tech 2. This isn't even here yet. Other Marauders are Tech 2. The Tech 2 Trig ships are made with certain materials. What are those materials? I'm gonna go stock up on these materials just in case that the Babaroga uses these.
And they did. They did. So that's the kind of thinking you can get into when the devs announce new things, when there's more news in the sphere, when things are going on. You can use that news to invest in Eve, buy items up for cheap, and sell them for high in a couple weeks. And to make it even better, you're watching this video, so you're a Loru gaming enjoyer, okay? This playlist right here is our game news playlist. We really try our best to put up to the day news about EVE Online and other space games. So bookmark it, check it out, and if you want the best EVE guides, sub right here, go make some ISK. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks.